In this video, we are just explaining a simple operation from the start to the end. The first time turning on the machine, you just have to make sure there is no object on the way of the laser head, because as soon as you turn on the machine, the laser head starts moving to the home position. So once you make the movement path clear, you turn on the machine, and as you can see, the laser head moves to the upright position. It will find the home switches, and it goes back to the physical origin which we already set it the last time. So the first step for starting a process is the file. So we will find a file which we already downloaded in the previous step through the software. We'll find the file, we press enter, it will show you the preview. If you don't want to change the layer, power and speed, you keep it as is. And the next step would be to place the material underneath the laser head. If you have a machine equipped with an autofocus, you just press Z button and then move to autofocus. Make sure the material is underneath the autofocus probe and press enter, and the table starts moving up, touching the autofocus probe and going back. This particular machine, it doesn't have autofocus, but this is the way which you do the autofocus process. But for manual adjustment, which is in our case here, for focusing, we have to use the plastic template, which is coming with all type of the machines. It shows here, usually it's 8 millimeter for this type of machine, and 2.5 inch lenses. So the process is simple. You can just release the laser, the lens tube here by loosening the thumb screw here, and then place the plastic template facing this 8 millimeter towards you. You can place it underneath the nozzle, and while it's there, you can tighten the thumb screw. So this is the focal adjustment. For any particular material for the same thickness, if you want to do a repeat job, you don't need this step, you don't need to repeat this step. As long as the material thickness is same, you can skip this step. Otherwise, if you change the material, then you have to do this focal distance adjustment once you have a different material. So after focal adjustment, we have to decide where we want to start the process. So basically what we can do first, we can press frame. As you can see, it just shows you the area which the laser process is going to be happen. If you are not happy with that, we can jog the head to wherever we want, and then press origin, and then it starts from the new position. So we press frame, we will see the position is changed. The material also is in the right position. The next step would be pressing start button. Once you press start, the laser processing starts. And as you can see here, you can see the kilovolt and milliamp which is applying to the laser tube in real time. We have like about 19 kilovolt, and current we have about 32 milliamp once going in the cutting mode. So we skipped one step in this process, and that's turning on the exhaust fan. We didn't do that because we didn't want to just interfere our video with the fan noise. But before pressing start, we have to just turn on the exhaust fan, otherwise the fume just starts accumulating in the working area, and it will be harmful for both machine and operator. Another step which we are also skipped here, it's closing the door, which has to be done before pressing start. In this case, since we want to show you how the laser processing works, we just bypass the switch. But in a normal situation, if you don't close the door, the laser beam won't activate and it will give you the error. So we can show you how it looks like when you don't close the laser machine door. So we just remove the bypass for the switch, and let's just press start. It will show you machine protected, work paused. So that means the door is not closed, or it could also be caused by when you don't have the water cooling unit on or connected properly. In both cases, you will receive the same message here. One thing we need to know here is if we press start during the process, we can do it again. We can press bypass the switch here. We can press start. If you press the same start button again, it pauses the process, and you can continue by pressing the same button. Okay. So another control which we have it here is this knob, which is basically controlling the laser tube current. If you don't want to change the laser tube current or power, we have to always keep it to the maximum, which is on the clockwise direction. That's it for this video, and thank you for watching.